Hey guys, thank you for tuning into MJN TechLine. And today in this video, we are going to learn a Java program where we'll use two variables which will contain some values, and the sum of these two numbers will be stored in a third variable. Okay, so how do we go about it? As I told you in my earlier video, that we are going to work with Eclipse IDE. All right, so here we are going on to um, Eclipse IDE. All right, so first of all, what I'm going to do is to create a project where we'll have all the tutorials up there. So next time we can always go back to those tutorials and see what is going on there. Okay, so for the first thing that we need to do is to first create a project, okay, a new Java project. So we'll call that as tutorials, okay, and we'll just give it as finish, and that's it. So we have the tutorials created over here. Now in this, we are going to create the program. Well, we're going to call it as a Java class program, okay, so a new class. Now I'm going to call it as sum to nums. Okay, so sum of two numbers. And I also I'm going to click on this because I need the method in order to run my Java program. Okay, so remember that that's a public class there, and also public static void main. I'm going to use this because this is the main method, as some of you know already, and which I had explained earlier in my programs, in my Java introduction, that you need to have public static void main as the main method to trigger off any class. Okay, so I'm going to check mark that. I'm going to say finish. Now when I say finish, what you see here, it says public class sum to nums, and that's the same name which has been created over here. Okay, .java, remember that. Okay, and then it's saying public static void main, and to do auto-generated methods if you wish to. All right, if not, just click off that, and then let us say that I'm going to have integer a, which is equal to let's give a number like 12, then comma, then I'm going to have b equals, let's say, 20. All right, and then I'm going to say c equals 0 because I'm going to call that as the final sum of these two numbers, what you see here, 12 and 20. So I have it in the same line, it's okay. Or you want to have it in separate lines, you have to say integer b is equal to 20, semicolon, integer c is equal to 0, semicolon. So even that is possible. Now I'm going to say here c equals a plus b. As simple as that. So once I do that, whatever the value that has been held in a and the value held in b is added up and gets into c. All right, but I need to display it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use system dot out. I'm sorry, it's taking a little time. Okay, there we go. System dot out dot println. Okay, now what I want to print, I'm going to say the total or the sum of two numbers is, I'm going to put a colon, and then to give the value I'm going to say plus c. All right, now here if you see the statement that I have put in here is system.out.println. Println is what It's going to print as it is the sum of two numbers, but the value it's going to take from C. Okay, so let's see what happens when we actually execute this program. Okay, so you need not have to save it, because with the Eclipse it automatically gets saved under this tutorial folder. All right, so all you need to do is get on here and then click on it. When you click on it, it says select resources to save, and it saves there, and then you say OK. What happens here at the bottom of the screen, you can see that the sum of two numbers is 32. Is that clear? So you have A as 12 and B as 20, so 20 plus 12 makes it 32. So this is how you use any of the calculations, by simply assigning values and creating a new line where you're going to display what the output is going to be. So I'm going to say public class sum two numbers. That is just the name of the class. Public static void main is the main method which has to trigger of this class, and the class has got some variables called A, B, C. A has been assigned with a value called 12, B with a value called 20, C is equal to 0 because I've just initialized it, and then after that I'm saying in the next line C is equal to A plus B, and so it picks up the value of 12 and 20 and puts it into C, and then in the next line I'm just going to say print what has been calculated. So this is how you create your simple Java program. I hope you enjoyed, guys. We will carry on with the next series of videos. Please do subscribe, comment, like for next videos. Thank you for watching.